As a young youth worker, I had a deep desire to see the lives of young people changed. I love the stories of God at work in people's lives, and I wanted to be part of that. I was really nervous and not entirely sure that I had what it took to connect with these teens because my life was so different from theirs. But I was willing to step in and see what God would do. After months and months of giving everything I had to love some really difficult street-entrenched teens, I recognized that I wasn't seeing any kids changing at all, unless you count the ones that seemed to be in even more trouble than when I met them. I was ready to quit. If I couldn't make a difference, maybe it was just time to step aside. And then a wiser and older youth worker asked me a tough question. Was it possible I was involved with teens for all the wrong reasons? At first, I was kind of offended. When I started, I knew it would be tempting to get my need to feel valuable or needed or even popular met through hanging out with teens. But I was pretty sure I had a handle on that. What I really wanted to do was to love these teens so that they'd make better choices, so that they'd live better lives, even so that they'd find and follow Jesus. All great things, but the "so that" was the problem. Without realizing it, I was thinking my love and involvement with the teens was a currency that would buy something good in their lives, rather than a gift given unconditionally because of the gift of love I'd been given by God. When it seemed like my love wasn't working, I felt discouraged and was ready to quit. But the problem was that I was loving so that something would happen, rather than loving because of what God was doing in me. 1 John 4:19 is a verse we've all heard, but think about this in the context of youth work. We love because He first loved us. We step into the lives of teenagers because Jesus first stepped into our lives. That's it. And that's the best reason ever. So you're saying, is it wrong to hope that my time with teens will make an impact? Well, of course not. But I want to warn you that sometimes hope for change can subtly turn into expectation of change. And if my expectations aren't fulfilled, I find that I either feel like a failure, I'm obviously not cut out for this, or I feel disappointed in God. He's obviously not doing His part. Or I get frustrated with the kids. Why aren't they changing? What's wrong with them? All three of these make me want to walk away because this just isn't the deal I signed up for. But God's not about deals. He's about free gifts. And once we truly recognize the magnitude of the free gift He has given us and keeps giving us every day because He wants to, we're freed to love with no return as well. Loving because we are loved.